Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back. My name is Brandi Tarot. Today is all about your fall blessings. Who couldn't use more blessings, right? We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. But before we get into those, I want to explain why I picked these little pumpkins. Pumpkins are full of prosperity and abundance. They like to say each one of the little seeds inside are the blessings that you have. So when you crack open your pumpkin this year, if you're going to carve one, which obviously the faces were used for protection, look inside and see how many seeds you have. Each one is a little blessing for you that you can count on to and hold on to. So pumpkins are all around good to have on your altar. They're good to have in your space the whole season of fall. Okay? So, pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Let's get into these blessings, and I'll see you at your pile. Always be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you know when more videos get published. Love and light, guys. Hi. Pumpkin number 1, pile number 1. Okay, so for your fall blessings, I'm getting a sense of love and a sense of like self-love, a reconnection between you and somebody important. So that could just be yourself, you getting more in touch with who you are and understanding the things you like and dislike. This could also be a reconnection between you and somebody else where you're finally understanding your differences and allowing, I guess, the softness and the love and the reconciliation between you like swarm, like have that nice, loving, protective energy around you. I feel like that's going to be one of your top blessings coming in this fall. You're going to be more filled with love. All right? That's what I'm gathering from your little sparkly pink guy. Let's get into your message from your guidance and from either past loved ones or anybody that wants to send you a little message and encouragement for your fall blessings, okay? Dearest you, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously for you and for everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burdens of an old story, one in which you were a victim of someone else's actions or your own. You don't need to carry this around. You can set yourself free. Even advocating for good because of this experience requires your forgiveness to be efficient. Forgiveness is never about condition things that were done. It's about letting yourself off the hook from carrying the burden. Resentment and hurt are like victims that spread to others, and that is the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine what your life would be like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. You can do it. Everyone over here believes in you and adores you. All right, that was a message from your past on loved ones and encouragement, letting you know that if there's ever been any hurt or shame or resentment that's deepening in your heart space, that's dragging you down, fall is a perfect time to allow them to release and let it go. As I was saying, accept people for who they are and accept the things you cannot change. And allow yourself to become open to receiving, okay? Good things do happen to good people. And if you keep being your open self and allowing love to lead the way, because love is the highest energy and frequency we have, it's the most heavenly. Live in that in fall and keep reminding yourself, okay? Things can get better. Thank you. Oh, wow. Number 40, soul time. All right. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. Oh, I have a feeling that the connection between you and your higher self is becoming so strong. You're able to sense what's going on, and you're able to understand what's your emotions versus the emotions of someone else near you. Allow this energy to soak in you with the colors that are around it. The black, I have a lot of black going on for myself as well, because it's all protection and grounding energy. Knowing that the negativity that comes in the waves and tries to knock through your, I guess, your force field of peace, you have the protection and the capability of being able to do that for yourself. Of course, you have your angels and your guides protecting you. They let you know, but you also can do that for yourself. So I suggest in this time of fall to look into different protection spells, into different ways to protecting and preserving your own energy, so that when situations or maybe arguments or things that trigger you in a way where it brings up past things that your soul has tied on to for a long time, you're then able to release it and allow it to come in more freely. All right? Whew. It's always a mouthful when I have a lot to say. Let's get into a light work for you and see what kind of either magical abilities or blessings in the way of your 5D experiences could be enhancing over the fall, okay? So let's do like spiritual connections and that kind of enhancements or blessings for pile 1 this fall. Oh, wow. All right. Keeper of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Ah, okay. Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be too serious. And the ever unfolding rose, crack open, it's happening to you. Sorry, I'm just so like, it's happening for you, not to you. I have a sense that there's a lot of feminine energy that's going on around you. Sorry, my ears are ringing so loud. There's a lot of feminine energy around you in this time of fall, and it's with the pink as well, and it's allowing you to become closer to your childlike nature, the things that you're enjoying and the things that spark your creativity. So I have a sense of like a lot of flowers. So if you're going and either going to pumpkin patches or where they have like corn mazes, or if you're going sunflower picking, apple picking, I feel like things like that of that nature that bring in that fun and creative where you physically have to be doing something is going to bring you so much joy, and it's going to allow your senses and your connections be more tangible. Like you're going to be able to feel the difference in yourself. You're going to feel the difference when you're standing next to, let's just say like an apple tree. If you're standing next to it, and you're actually going to be able to feel the energy and the frequencies that the tree growing and the apples of the feminine energy is letting off, and you're going to be able to soak it in more. You're going to be able to have those connections from the nature aspect to now your physical body, and it's I feel like body mask, ritual baths, things that are using the natural and elements, fruit. I feel like you're going to be eating a lot of fruit and pumpkin pie, that kind of stuff, and it's going to make you feel so happy and just giddy. It's going to allow all of your psychic abilities to just zing and enhance, and as I talk, like my nose is zinging and enhancing. So keeper of the earth, like I was saying, all the earth elements. I have a sense that you probably are really grounded. I get a big Taurus energy from you guys by like, and think of it like they love indulging in things. They're ruled by like the desires. I desire to do this. That's the type of energy you should be embracing in fall. It's gonna really work out for you. You guys have a lot of ancestors and maybe a lot of different miracles, small miracles, big ones too, of course, we always pray for those, but small miracles where you get an extra cookie, or you get a better seats at the movie theater, or just small things where you're like, what? Really? Me? That's the type of energy that you're going to be getting, and it's because things are finally falling into place for you, and you're allowing the like I was saying, like you give and you receive. You're receiving. You're in receiving mode, which is awesome, because then you realize that you are co-creating with the universe, and that things are what does it say it on here? Don't be so serious. Oh, things are happening for you, not to you. They're happening with you for the greatest good. I see this type of energy of a lot of socializing and a lot of the feeling I have, I'm just like holding my heart. It just feels like, like you just want to squeeze and hug on to people, just hugging and realizing that things are getting better. Whatever ties or things you have dealt with that were a little upsetting to you, the release and the forgiveness is coming in very strong, and that's a major blessing for you. All right, let's get some tarot. Yeah, let's get tarot. I'm gonna put this here for you guys. I hope you can see all of your cards. I think you can. We'll check it out later, but oops, sorry guys. All right, I'm using this Angel Tarot because we just need all the blessings and all the love and all the spirit guides. Your guys' were really loud a little bit ago. They finally have calmed down because I've settled in your energy, I think. And the excitement and the hype that I was feeling, like they're making me feel it again. You want to do it again? Kind of. It's going to be great for you guys. You have a lot of fun happening for you in fall. Fall blessings. Things are changing for you in the best of ways. Pile one. Okay, I'm going to take all of these guys and see what our storyline is. And we'll take these two as well. Okay. Let's get into it. Blessings for pile one, please. Oh, wait. Awakening. Archangel Gabriel. Number 12. This would be the Hangman. Awakening. Allowing things to just be. Like, you're allowing spirit and to co-create with it in the, like, month. I keep thinking the month of fall. Why do I, a month of... Look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. It is important to be yourself. Absolutely. Just be you. And your angels are saying and thanking you for embracing that. That's why things are changing, because you're finally becoming and like embracing you and your identity, whether it's the way you dress or the different things you're experiencing yourself with. It could be magic. You're embracing it, and that is allowing the doors to open, okay? Ace of Water. As I started this and I heard like reconciling with somebody, the Ace of Water is an overwhelming joy, fulfillment of like peace is how I feel it. And because usually the aces are coming from like the divine, a gift from the divine, I feel very strongly that you guys are going to be able to be connected with either your guides or seriously your higher power is going to be coming in so strongly. I can feel it. You guys are going to be able to have that connection, and the love and the faith that's going to be surrounding you is maybe something you've been lacking or something that's definitely been missed. Your cup is going to be replenished. All right. 2 of Air. This goes with you making the choice yourself. Okay. Always sticking to your guns and making sure the things that you have worked on, realized that they're staying where they need to stay, and you're sticking to I hear like a schedule. Okay. being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. Yes, so maybe this could be the air is communications as well. This could be that conversation that needed to be with someone else, or just that nice look in the mirror and that conversating with yourself every day, letting you know you're still doing the right thing, you made your decisions. Or if I've been doing things a certain way and I'm not feeling the greatest and I don't like how I have been feeling, it is time to up now and change the way I'm doing things. With the Ace of Air, that is coming through with truth. And I hear stability as well, but truth in a way of that your intuition, you just know. The clarity. Perfect. Yes! The clarity is coming to you, and it's going to be, and that's a strong blessing that is, I feel like it's just been lagging for you, obviously. I feel like if you've been up in the air and just unsure and wavering, you're really going to be able to stick to it and stay with your commitments. Four of Earth. All right. It says being too frivolous or too cautious with money. Good business decision, giving to those less fortunate. Nice. So in the month of September and October, I feel like your finances are going to be increasing. If I'm not saying you're going to be getting a $5 hour pay raise or anything, if you are, fabulous. But how do I describe it? The consistency. There we go. The consistency of the money is going to be coming in better, which will then stabilize you so that you know, oh, okay, I can do this. I can do this fun event tonight. I can go here with my friends, or I can take my children here tonight. Having that more stability with the financials that are coming in is going to be a great blessing for you. You won't have to be so worried about checking the checkbook every time you leave or checking your account. It'll be a more, like I was saying, like a peaceful bubble you're going to be living in. Seven of Earth. Yee, I love this. Seeds. Seeds well planted. A temporary pause in action. Unnecessary worry. Yes, you guys did it. So you guys have, this would be the Seven of Pentacles. You have put your seeds in the ground, your intentions, maybe you've actually made the decision to go back to work. You've made the most of the information you had. All right? Now allow it to start growing and blossoming. This is reminding me to remind you that unnecessary worry only pauses things. It only makes things go a little slower. Allow yourself to rest when you're tired, and when you're full of energy, give it what you got. Okay? Lastly, we have, renewal, Archangel Jamel. It says, review and evaluate. A favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. This is number 20, so number 2, which reminds me of like a family dynamic, or again, like a relationship, something that is coming together. This would be the Judgment card in tarot, and I feel that I could get a little choked up when I'm like, I have a feeling that it's just been a lot of worry and a lot of stress about not knowing how you're going to deal with this, or the next step, or can I trust this person, is what I'm hearing. Can I trust this? Yes, you can. Things are going to get better. Those are blessings that are coming for you. I'm fairly certain on saying that, okay? Lastly, we have the Page of Airs. Oh, wow. Logical, honest, impulsive, and curious. Challenging information, delays or change to plans. Truth delivered without tact. Absolutely. You're going to be able to cut through and have the honest talks and communication need be in fall. The Page of Air would be somebody that is still learning a lot, somebody that's still gathering a lot of information, but they're willing to put in the work because they have the end game in mind. All right, there's a lot of learning left to do, and probably a lot of things to still sort out, because the Page is a young energy. but it shows that coming from like the Ace and the 2 to the Page, and with the Judgment, there has been progress. So this is definitely either progress in you or progress in the relationship. You're getting to a space of peace and prosperity, which is sweet for your pumpkin. All right. I want to leave you with, what should we do? Any more? Yeah, let's do more. Why not? Let's do a moon card for you guys to see any type of sign or significance this month or the time period to look into for these blessings. Maybe a moon cycle that is important to look out for, where you have intentions are powerful or big shifts are to be made for pile 1. I hear loosen your grip. Loosen your grip. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node. Beautiful. Beautiful. You're headed in the right direction. North. Think of it like North Star. Where you're destined and wanting to be. We started with the soul time. You're really diving into where your soul's journey is headed. So I'm thinking you've already passed through an awakening or a dark night, and you're in this blossoming stage of really headed and knowing where you're going in this month and the season falling into fall. You're going to become very comfortable. You're going to probably spark new interest and new activities. And I have a big feeling that it's going to be with outdoor activities. Now that, yeah, definitely. I hear tennis and outdoor activities like zip lining, but that's wild. I did see that though, like in the trees, something through the trees. Take it as it will. But I know pile 1, you guys are on the right path. Getting out of your comfort zone and saying yes. Saying yes when things are, I'm doing this one too. You're getting all of them. I wasn't going to do all of them for every group, but why not? You're going to get invited to things, and if they're scary, just say yes. And with loosen your grip, when I heard that, and with this, if other people have advice, please listen to it and allow yourself to be in their shoes sometimes. And know that we're, like I said, we're co-creating with the universe, but we're also co-creating with our relationships. And you have to be open and flexible. Not everybody is on the same page, and not everybody is in the same awakening stage in their journey. I'm sorry, my nose is so crazy in this one. I think you have a lot of, you're probably clairsentient as well, where you get feelings in your body. Thank you. With reasoning behind them. So as soon as you get, I don't know why I'm explaining this to you, because maybe you've been wondering, but if you get sensations in your body around other people, like headaches I always get, and I get really throbbing eyebrow aches, and I always laugh because I think like my third eye is not even in the middle, because I always get really severe pressure right here. I've come to terms now, when I get severe pressure in my head, I realize that it's not mine, because it's not centered in me. It's more of an outside sensation. So for me to channel it in, I really came in to realize how I feel and what my body, and how the goosebumps on my arms, how they rise, that kind of stuff, to know who I am, so that when I'm in other people's spaces and environments, it's easy for me. With being an empath and all that kind of stuff, it's getting easier being able to tell the difference between me and someone else. And I think that is probably a skill you guys have. If not, it's gonna become more clear to you, again with the clarity in this fall. So that could be another blessing for you as well. You have Horus. Wonderful. Cosmic gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Jeez, how awesome is this? And then The Shekinah, sacred self, unleashing your spirit, expressing your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. These are awesome. These are the two spirits that are going to be guiding you and blessing you through this fall. I mean, talking about opening your gifts and becoming totally aware of yourself and self-love. You have, like I said, an abundance of protection and the grace and beauty around you. It's great. Please keep in touch with yourself and call on your masters, call on your angels whenever you need. Your guys' blessings are going to come and you're physically going to be able to see them and feel them. I believe it. Pile 1, Pumpkin 1. Like and subscribe, comment, enjoy your fall, and I will see you on the next one. Love and light. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. My golden pumpkin, my golden child. Are you a middle child? I'm just joking. I'm a middle child. They usually say like that's the forgotten child. Okay, anyway, with your pumpkin and how I expressed in the beginning in the intro, all the seeds are for your blessing. You guys, with the gold pumpkin, I truly feel like your blessing is going to be a financial gain in the months and the season of fall, okay? I do feel like it may be because this pumpkin is a little... it may be a little rocky and a little trying at time, or just a lot of hard work is being... I hear like it's being scratched. The surface is being scratched of your potential. There we go. Your seeds are being planted and you're actually finally scratching the potential. So in fall, I feel like your blessings are going to be like either reaping the rewards, or because fall is the time of harvest, they are going to be the time of allowing them to sit and sink in so that things can grow and blossom, all right? With also a blessing from you. However, I do feel like financial gain is the number one. I feel like your wisdom and your knowledge is going to increase. So that could be another schooling, like you could be enrolling in school. There could be interning or mentorships that are going to be happening for you that are special and a blessing happening for you in fall as well. I do feel like schooling or wisdom, just maybe it could be the experiential wisdom, or they do, what do they say, like the common sense wisdom is going to be increasing. Your finances are going to be increasing and scratching the surface, and yeah, I like it. Okay, so that's what I'm gathering from you, from your pumpkin. This is a card from your guides, your angels, anybody that has passed over, your loved ones, people that are working with you and have a message for you, okay, for your blessings. Allow me to read it for you. It says, unlock your magic. Dearest you, going the extra mile to achieve your dreams and putting in some overtime will reap big rewards. Now is the time for you to act, to stir up some energy and put those plans into action. There may be many windows of opportunity that open and close quickly when you don't take the risk and just go for it. Today, be the confident that your hard work will pay off and you'll feel that satisfaction and fulfillment of reaching your desired outcomes. It may turn out even better than expected. Isn't that amazing? Remember how much work you're willing to put in. We will match it tenfolds on our end. Everyone over here is rooting for you to win the game of life, so just do it. Loving you so, so much. I know. Your people are smiling ear to ear. I can't smile anymore. I have tears of joy because I feel like there's just applause and praise. I feel like you have a really strong surprise waiting for you. And it's going to be very special, and it's because of the hard work you put in. It's also reminding you that when the hard work is hard, keep going, because it's noticed and it's going to pay off. Wow, okay. Pile 2. Your guides are extremely loving, and they're extremely helpful. I hear too. They're very helpful to you. So I would like, I'm channeling. They're saying, I would like you to know that if you need help or reassurance, please call on us, because we have your back. And if you need a simple yes or no, we can help you with that as well. Because ultimately, your higher self, and you know what's best for you. You do. And sometimes our mental brain, or maybe the emotions that are tied behind it, get in the way of our actual decision making, because we are fear-based, or because we honestly just don't know. But it's okay to not know, and it's okay to trust. So if there's situations where, should I go left or right, and your brain is saying go left, but inside you're getting a nudge to go right, it's okay to do that check-in and get a better picture and a clearer vision of why I could be wanting to go this way instead. Is it the right way? But not necessarily is it yes or no. Why do I want to go there? Could there be another option for me down there? That's the type of energy they want to let me know, to let you know that they're there for you in those moments when you really you just don't know. Thank you. All right, let's see what we got. Merkabah 32. The frequency supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the total of our experiences in our present to serve our highest purpose. Yes, okay. Taking the card, taking the photo, allow it to activate you. I think you guys have a very strong clairaudient connection where you can hear them. I think you can hear people. You're able to, like I was saying, you have like that nudge to go somewhere. It's very strong in you. And to me, I think you guys have an access to other frequencies as well. So I hear like star seeds. Like I have a sense that you're from other galaxies, or maybe that you're able in your dreams to like travel a bunch and experience other things. I think you're the type of soul that always keeps going for more. And it relates because in your physical, like earth body, you're also the type of soul to, like I was saying, you work really hard. You have a lot of stamina and a lot of drive, like a lot of goals, a lot of ambition. So for me, this is, it's saying like for the way your guys' soul, you're very complex and multidimensional. You have a lot of things you want to get accomplished. So it seems maybe I have in my mind like a list. Like if you're a list writer, I see you like writing lists and crossing it off, writing, cross it off, write it. Like you're definitely in check of those types of things. Allow yourself to be a little more free, and know that your time as well here, it goes by faster than you think. So to me, this is saying take moments in with the green and blue. Take moments in and green on here too, and really dive into the heart of the matters. And like I was saying, why do you want to go there? So dive into what is really pulling you and pushing you into those directions to keep your goals in focus and in like fall as your blessings. I think once you finally are really dead set in putting your intentions on why you're doing it and how it's making you feel and actually seeing the progress, I think that you're going to be feeling very special is a good word. You're going to be feeling really special, and I feel like your rewards are going to be like shown to you. I think that's, oh yeah, you're going to be like, oh, yay, like finally. That's the type of energy that I have coming from you guys. All right, with the number 32, that's an equal to number 5, which is also about changing. So with the seasons changing and the number 5, I have a sense that your manifestations, again, the seeds you've planted are going to be growing and reaping. That stage of stalemate or allowing that dust to settle, it's done. Like I was saying, you're scratching the surface. Things are popping up now. The star. Okay, if you guys become famous or you really get a top potential spot, I'm calling it first, because this is a total wish fulfillment. It's something that you've been hoping for. I hear like maybe even a child, just something that you've really been wanting and like acquiring for. You're just, like I feel like a blessing coming for you it's happening. Again with the star, maybe that's why I feel like you're so easily connected. I feel like you guys could be star seeds, so you have your like collective helping you as well. I'm excited. Okay. It says Archangel Joel, and it says happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. I'm so proud of you guys. 17 also would be the number 8, so that is all about abundance. Again with the pumpkin, you guys are just unlimited potential over here. Pile 2, I wasn't sure how and what to expect, what kind of blessings for anybody, but we're going with it. Okay. We have the Emperor right off the bat. Number 4, Archangel Michael. Boom. So strong, so sturdy. He's in protecting you, and he's making sure the job's getting done for sure. Organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. There's going to be a leadership role. The qualities you have, being able to run rooms or being able to get things accomplished or typing really fast, decoding, the skills you have are increasing, and it's such a blessing because it's like boom, boom, boom. Things are getting done. And 0, the dreamer, which would be the Fool. Archangel Metatron. You have a lot of like major arcanas coming through as well for you. Like I was saying, you're very strongly connected and your group is pushing hard for you. There's also like I see I know my glares are over there, but it's a nice little rainbow over there behind the camera. So anytime I see rainbows, it's just positivity for me, and at the end is like the pot of gold. A leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. So, being that your blessings and little baby miracles happening, you guys could not even see this. It could come out of like left field and be such a surprise to you, with it being the Fool. It also could be something that you're jumping into and making the decision to do without any prior knowledge. And I think that's why the blessing of you guys growing your knowledge is going to be a rapid like pace. You guys are going to be rapidly experiencing something and growing in that field as well. 7 of Fire. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. So, with it being defensive, to me, I have a feeling that maybe it's, how do I say, like not your family, but maybe your co-workers or people. You have to stick up for yourself in a way where I feel envious. I feel like there may be a little riff or people feeling you're not qualified. Ugh, that got me goosebumps and super annoyed. So if you get annoyed about people like that, please brush them off. It's nothing but envious and maybe a smid bit of jealousy or their own insecurities coming out, because that's how, like, my body's reacting to it right now. It's like, ugh, like, people are going to be mad maybe at your progress, and so you're going to have to defend yourself, or you're not going to feel confident enough where it's just kind of like, no, stand strong. You do have the qualities. You just got to learn. You know what I mean? You have the skills. You just got to learn the techniques. All right? We've got the 4 of Fire. Wow. Woo! Celebrate! I said that super crazy. Sorry. Celebrate, though. Contentment, peace, and abundance. A happy home life. The successful completion of a project. Okay. So if you have been doing and creating something, you have a successful celebration coming for you in regards to, like, the home life. I think people are going to be proud of you, which hit home for me just now. You're going to have people proud of you, and ultimately you're going to be proud of yourself. You're going to have something that you have worked really hard on that you can now show as an accomplishment of you. That's a great blessing and a huge, like, milestone you're going to be stepping in fall, okay? Yeah. How could you not? Queen of Fire is where you're going to be at. Confident, warm, intelligent, graceful. Gosh, I love her. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. Independence, absolutely. With the Queen of Fire, I just imagine her as somebody, unlike the other queens, somebody that can express herself physically, emotionally, and from the depths of a soul-based energy. Because you think all the fire and the wands are about your desires and your passions. Where do those come from? Deeply. They come from your soul and your rooted things that make you who you are. So becoming the Queen of Fire, the queen of your desires, whatever this may be. We've talked about a bunch of things about abundance or your job or your wealth or your family. You're making it. And you're becoming that, and you're really embracing the confidence of who you are, period, of who you are. And not only that, a queen is somebody that somebody looks up to as a leadership role as well. With the Emperor, you are going to be the I want to say, like, the epitome of boss. Like, wow, epitome of the independent boss beauty that is so graceful and kind and generous as well. Fire is all about having that huge, big heart, like a big Leo, proud and strong in who you are. What a blessing over fall. This is the type of energy you're coming into. I want to wrap these up because I want more of your other cards. Strength. Archangel Ariel. Again, strength with the Leo card. It says great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. The most compassion. 9 of Fire. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. Sister, brother, believe in yourself. You have magic and you have untapped potential. unlimited, I hear unlimited amount of support, unlimited amount of resources. It just takes time, and it takes commitment, and it takes work in whatever aspect that these blessings are connecting with you, and that you're like, oh my gosh, I hope this happens for me. Oh my gosh, is she being for real? Like, yes, whatever that is, and it's resonating with you, that's what this is talking about. That creation that you're holding so special to you, don't let anybody take it, because it's gonna push you and elevate you, bing, like slingshot you into the next phase. 6 of Earth. Into the next phase where you are able to then be a giving light for others, okay? Gifts of money, time, and effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan and paying off debts. Happiness is always when we got some money in the bank. You can't buy happiness, but if you got a little chunk of change to sit on, it makes things a lot easier, okay? It makes the stress level go down, and it makes your comfortability of just living here on earth that much easier. So then you can focus on the real importance of family and relationships and your self-growth, okay? 5 of Air, we have an unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation. Review everyone's motives. So yes, there is going to be competition, young energy. This is going to be something you've got to work for. Like I was saying, how you may have envious, like, people that are kind of eyeing you and not really, I hate saying this, but not expecting you to be as great as you know you are, and your angels and everybody knows that you can be. Okay, so stick strong in that. Don't allow the outside influences to crush your confidence. But I don't see that happening. 8 of Water, a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual, and emotional growth. Absolutely. You're moving past that stagnant dirt level. You're just really embracing and growing, harvesting. That's absolutely group 2. You are the harvesters. Let's get a light card here and see any type of spiritual gifts and growth and blessings that you will be getting. So we've got the money, we've got that kind of career-wise handled, and just the soul journey and your confidence alone. But the more tangible gifts, I want to see if we can get any messages or insight, any blessings for my pile number 2 coming this fall. Thank you. Oh my God. You guys are, I like I said, I feel like star seeds for sure, because this, I believe, is in the Orion belt. I could be wrong, but if those star seeds connect with you, you got Mintakan. So longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Okay, yeah, you guys got a bigger mission here than others. That's silly, but not like that. But you guys, the financial gains in that will come to you, because you guys are the type of people that are then going to compact it, seal it, protect it, and then be able to allow your light source to then shine on other people. You're not the type of people that grab in the energy for yourself. Also, if you're, oh my gosh, Lumeria, you guys, Lumeria, creating heaven on earth, it's happening. So light workers, star seeds, you guys may get really in touch and really in tune with them if you are in direction of what star system you're from or what's your mission. I feel like the blessings coming from you will come in that way. You're going to be able to connect and understand yourself more, maybe look into different research and different books to know about them. You're probably going to learn more than just your study. You know, your mind is going to evolve majorly. Leap, you go first. The universe will catch you. And the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Oh my goodness. You guys are opening up to your gifts, but in a different way than, I don't want to say than like pile number one or anything like that. I don't like comparing. I think you're just opening your gifts in a different way to yourself, where it's going to be a lot of inward understanding versus using your gifts on the outside. So I could be I have a sense that you're going to be starting to dabble in things. Like you're going to take a leap. Like you might not even own crystals. You might not even own things like this. But if you're out because of the fall and the seasons changing, maybe it could be like the Halloween vibes, whatever. You're going to start embracing and trying different things. I also see you something with candles. I just keep saying candles. So maybe you're going to try candle magic. It's exciting. Maybe put out intentions, that kind of thing. You're going to try something new. Also with the full moon being here, you may finally sink yourself into moon cycles or start working even with just as simple energies as the full moon. When it's, it's coming in like 14 days or something. Maybe you start something with doing a little ritual here and there and dabbling that way. But I do see strongly that the light workers and star seeds, that kind of stuff is going to be, your mind will be opening and unfolding that way. Also, I think you're going to be understanding, what is that term? I just heard it and I just lost it. The power of, what is it? Not manifestation, but attraction. Like what you get out is what you put in, what you put out is what you get. That type of energy, you're going to be understanding that lingo, that if I do this and I work hard, I will get rewarded. And not like the karma wheels come in to get you, not like you're throwing out karma to other people. I think your gifts are going to be more of an inward thing, and you're going to be able to deal with negativity. And I reached for my pyrite too, so this is outward. Maybe grab some for yourself. This is negative energies or entities that are trying to transmute and like kind of like penetrate you and push those onto you. This helps reflect that and allow yourself to shine the way it's supposed to. Remember, you got the star. You guys are shiny individuals. You got the sparkly pumpkin. Allow that side of you to show. And no, they have, I can just keep going. We have your back. We have your back. I think that if you guys like any type of hiking or mountain trails or biking, I think that would be a good way to allow yourself to become more creative and allow the connection to come through. Because sometimes meditation just doesn't work for everybody. You need something more active, like dancing. I dance. That's how I usually connect a lot more. Because when my body is more in rhythm and moving, I'm able to then put... it's hard. It's hard to describe unless you're actually doing it. Like when I'm doing something, I then want to transition and physically want to do something and put more effort into it. But if I'm sitting and relaxing and meditating, it's more of an inward thing. All right? It's more of I'm going to write down and journal to remember what I'm going to do. So I think these with the leap and that kind of stuff, it's saying go for it. Just take charge and just try things, do things. Even if they may be silly, because the outcome, wow, a new start is coming. New moon. As I was saying, do and work on new moon and full moon rituals. Try it. Google it. Look it up. Try a couple things. Write down your intention. Changes are coming and happening to you. The more spiritually connected you get, I feel like the more the universe is like, all right, All right, let me give her some of this, or let me give him some of this. All right, let's do some of this. Like, it's just, you're growing so much over fall, and those seeds are going to be sprouting, especially with a new start is coming, a brand new start, a new job, a new relationship. I don't really see a new like relationship, but I do see a newfound sense of self. All right, pile 2, let me leave you here with some guidance, some deities, some angels, some energies, some protection for you to be able to call on, and a little bit more for you over these blessings. Okay. 2. Oh my gosh! Lady Porta, divine order, do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. And, Mel Chesdek, higher learner, okay? You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. Divine order and advanced study. These are your guides. These are the energies that are going to be around you, and these blessings, you can call on them at any time to help you with the peace and order of allowing things to set in the way it's supposed to, not allowing the balance to get shifted from family and work, from health and relationships, things like that. When is enough enough? How much do I put in? That kind of stuff. She is here to help you with that. The purple is so, the color reminds me of just royal and majestic in a way, where keep thinking like order, like you're going to have some kind of authority role, and you're going to need to have the patience and the confidence and the understanding to carry on. And oh my gosh, and with the higher learner here, as we started, I feel like there is going to be new experiences and new learning that's going to be needed through this next chapter of like of your blessings, and the availability will be there for you this fall. Take it when the chances come and the feelings happen. Just enjoy them and roll with them. Pile 2, you guys have a really special fall happening for you, and I'm imagining by the time winter comes and after all this is said and done, you're gonna be like, wow, I can't believe all that hard work I did really has paid off. I'm a lot further advanced than I ever thought was going to be possible in one season. Okay, so pile 2, comment, like, and subscribe. Good luck and stay focused. Love and light, guys. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading, my green pumpkin crew. Okay, I had a false start before I recorded this, so you guys are a little worried or a little nervous, or the energy is shaky in your environment right now. Please don't worry, it'll lift and it shall ease in your blessings of fall, because I feel like my heart is racing really big, I said really big and really fast, so it's beating really fast and it's feeling big. If there's been emotional trauma, emotional distress lately, or insecurities that you've been fighting with, and shadow is what I hear. If your shadow is really prominent and it's been really showing, I feel like a blessing for you in fall is going to be able for you to understand and recognize and see it. Maybe that is going to be your blessing, is that you're going to actually be able to have time to put in energy to work through that shadow energy, and maybe some trials and past issues, also childhood issues, things that have been dragging you down. I think they're going to be, I hear like illuminated over fall, but also evaluated. Nice. So you're going to be able to see things from a more clear picture and understand that Like things are happening like for you, not to you. Things are not intentionally here to hurt you. With that being said, that's how I got from this pumpkin, because of the black, and the green also reminds me of that heart chakra center space. It's the bridge that connects our lower chakras and our higher ones, and it also is the highest vibe and the highest frequency is love. So for me, over fall, I feel like the blessings coming to you are going to be the love aspect, and the healing is going to be happening. Okay, that's how I feel for you guys. Here's going to be a little card from your angels or your guides, loved ones, past ancestors, anybody that is on your team. I just got a whooshing feeling too. So if you guys are pretty tired or like drowsy or not feeling well, also this is a pumpkin of, it's saying to me, I have like a picture, I'm sorry, there's so many words coming to me. I have a picture of like Archangel, like Raphael coming in and healing like different wounds and maybe different health issues that have been happening to you. I feel like this is a good health omen, and those may be some of the blessings happening for you. Anyway, this card is from your loved ones. Anybody that wants to give you some support in these blessings for fall, allow me to read for you. Celebrate life. It says, Dear you, there are times in life when taking a risk is better left for another day. Other times are perfect for taking that leap, no matter how dangerous it might seem. Well, hold on to your parachute strings. For you today is leap time. Realize that no matter what, we will not let you fall down, get lost, or hurt yourself in any way on this one. Even if it may feel like you are in free fall, we are here for you and can stop freaking out about getting hurt and relax into this transition to something new. All the elements are in place and your soul is ready for a new experience. No matter what you're asking about, it is time to take a risk and do the thing that scares you. No matter what happens, you will land softly, right on target. Don't worry about the outcome. Spirit's got that covered. It's taking the leap itself. That's the point. We love your courage. Embrace it. Yeah. Wow. I hear so strongly, don't be scared. Don't be scared. This could be in revolving a new relationship coming to you, or you putting yourself out there, you becoming part of social activities again, you shaking off the fear of the pandemic, you allowing yourself to get close to people. It's saying your angels and your guides are just, and they're also, my hands are like warm. It feels like they're holding your hands, like people are there holding your hands and protecting you and allowing you and helping you in this transition period, however that may be to you. Let's get more in the cards, but your loved ones want you to know to have courage and know that anything bad that potentially could happen to you, allow them to take that fear and that worry off of you. Okay, that's something that you can definitely pray to and allow that healing energy to come through in your blessings for fall. Okay, pile 3, pumpkin 3. Is there anything that geez, I feel like you guys are like, yes, like all of them, like you, I feel on the edge of my seat, and like my throat is just like it's just chopped. Not like my head's chopped, but like my voice is silenced. Allow your voice to be heard. Discernment, number 20. The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. Having good discernment in yourself is the one way that we can be truly sure of who we are, especially if we're spiritually gifted individuals. Like, people I feel like watching these kind of channels mostly are, and they're kind of trying to hone in on where we're at. I know I do that. With the discernment, nobody really can know and understand how you're feeling about things unless you verbalize them, unless you're willing to see it. All right? So you having the frequency of discernment and the blessings that are happening for you, you're going to be able to see the difference between what is scary and a trigger and what is real and reality. Reality is scary when we have limitations on ourselves, or what if this could happen? What if that could happen? Or how am I going to get through this? Or I just hear like, is this person going to hurt me again? Is this going to dramatically affect me again? Am I going to have to re-pick up my own pieces? That type of worry and fear is so scary, and it's so scary to live in. I've lived in that. I used to live in that for multiple years, and it's a knowing that you're safe and secure with the black around you and the blue with the yellow, being that peace core center of light and love, surrounded by the blue of calmness and faith, surrounded by the black of protection. Imagine yourself in that energy always, okay? And that's how you're able to have your discernment. Don't allow the fears and the clouded judgments to get in the way of you taking steps and progressing yourself, trying new things, meeting new people. Experiencing life the way you would want to experience it if you weren't so worried of the things that could happen. I hear again. So with number 20, I'm getting a strong feeling of the relationship as well. Like 2 is for partnership, and the 0 is like that brand new beginning. Think of it like an egg or a seed from our pumpkins. The start of something new is possible, but with just different evaluation and releasing limitations. All right. So for your spiritual gifts and your growth over the fall season, these are the cards that are kind of going to tell us where will you be enhancing in that way. Is there anything tangible that we're going to be learning more, or practices that we should be focusing on in fall? Thank you. Okay, so we have, oh my gosh, oh my goodness. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs changed? So that's a lot of self-reflection. As we started, that is what the shadow is. It's self-reflection of the parts of you that may be not as noticeable. They're the parts that when a situation happens and our reactions, that is either our shadow side decides to come through in a protection barrier, or our true soul side, like our positivity essence side, if you will, comes out and allows us to be like free from that. But the power in it is using that discernment and using our shadow, and that the sides that may be like blunt, or maybe you could see things, or you're what's like impulsive. People say impulsive is not like a good word. That could be a shadow word. Or the things that you may consider wrong about yourself, it's using them to your advantage. Okay, I like getting phone calls from people because I like knowing that I have their attention. well, how do I use that in a better way? You know, how do I, instead of grabbing and asking for the attention, how do I go about living myself to just do it and be there? And I feel like as soon as you start like cutting away these different things that aren't working for you, because you obviously know they're not significant to where you're wanting to be in your growth. That's the type of like spiritual growth you guys are going to be getting in. You're going to be very clear and able to see yourself. Yes. And see what's working for you, see what's not. Priestess, how are you being called to step up to lead? All right, so there could be family members, loved ones, even I think I hear like children and maybe sisters, role models, where it's time for you to take charge of yourself. You have maybe been living in the dumps for a little while, but it's time for you to now take that sadness and the things you're fixing and working. It could be your weight, it could be literally your friendships, the things you're working on. Become that leader you want. Become your own best friend. Be the mother you never had. Be the dad you wish your child had. You know what I mean? Do the things that help you and embrace that. And I feel like the more you're living in that lifestyle of I'm going to do for me, it's going to heal you. That's the spiritual and starseed, what lights you up. So starseed journey could be something that you're pushing in. Maybe that's the first time you've ever heard it. You probably know a little bit about it. I think in this fall, the blessings, you're going to start becoming aware of maybe where you originate from, or understanding that there are other, I guess, energies and frequencies outside of just the earthly plane. I think your mind is going to be exploring, and I feel like you're going to be Googling a lot and researching things a lot to be able to get more inner peace. And I think realizing where you come from or why you have certain things, this could be past lives as well. You're going to be looking into maybe different past lives, or how you as a person, the things you've been through, how they've made you up. So the different transitions in your life, you could be being like, oh wow, I have gone through a dark night of the soul. I didn't even know that's what it was. Oh my gosh. You pop, things are going to be opening for you, and you're able then to express yourself and understand things more. I feel like that's more of the clarity and thank you for the word. The downloads. You're going to be getting a lot of downloads and charged up in fall. Those are the blessings you're going to be getting. The knowledge downloads from your angels and other sources around you that are trying to bring you out of this darker period, so that you can put your light on for other people, because people need your light. All right. Let's get some tarot for you. We got our angels. And see some kind of storyline or anything important. Blessings. Thank you. Fabulous. Fabulous. Ace of Fire. Ooh, this definitely could be a strike of desire. Something that is finally lighting your fire. If you felt in... sounds silly always saying it, the dark. If you felt in the dark, or you felt like you've been trapped or lost for a little while, I think over fall a blessing is going to come to you. And it could be a person as well, but I feel like it might be an activity. Not necessarily a physical activity like working out or anything, but I think it might be like a desirable, could be like church, it could be something, it's something that's going to strike your attention and grab you. And think of it like, I just feel like I see a giant match being lit, like, like allowing the flames to, and you're just watching it, like, wow, I'm ready. This is so exciting. This is taking me in completely. I'm not even worried about the other things because I'm very invested in knowing what this is. It's got my attention. So in fall, a blessing coming to you, something is going to grab your attention and it's going to turn you on. Sexually, emotionally, spiritually, you're going to be turned on again. It says, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. Exactly. Anyway it fits with you. Career, family, something new is going to happen where you're going to have a shakeup and it's going to be a great new start to a beginning, which is a perfect time because fall is the best time. You're transitioning in from the hot to the planting and the harvesting time. It's a perfect time to start grabbing a new activity or a new adventure and rolling with it. Okay? 7 of fire. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. So this also could be something that is unfamiliar to you. And when it's unfamiliar, you get a little defensive and you don't want to tell people too many things. I know I'm saying you, but I'm speaking for me too. When I don't know too many things about something I'm passionate about, I don't like telling people because I don't want to feel silly about not knowing everything. They're like, oh, you like cars? Well, how about this? And blah, blah, blah. And then you may get stumbled or stumped and you're just like, oh, I don't know how that transmission goes. No, I don't know what kind of make and model that is. But I do know this, and that. So that was a weird analogy, but maybe it fits with you somehow. Like you don't have all the information, but you truly believe that it's important and it's something you're going to stick by. So with it being the desires and the wands and the fire, hold on to it and stick strong, even if it doesn't agree or it may ruffle other people's feathers, or it could be changing your ego and the way people are perceiving you. And they're like, what? You didn't ever like that before. I don't know where that voice came in. Sorry. But they're like, you never liked that before. What do you mean? Blah, blah, blah. Or aren't you worried that it's going to affect this person? Or aren't you worried it's going to affect your marriage? Or, silly things that are not even important, but it's fear-based tactics of the what if and what if. So this is telling me to remind you to stay confident and defend and stick your ground. Oh my gosh. The dreamer. See, this is something, this could be something that you've been dreaming about since you were little, because we were talking about how it's stuff that you've been like cycling through. Maybe you even want to be a singer. Maybe you want to be involved in something you've never done, but it's like a dream like goal. And it may not be realistic to people. The 0, so it's the Fool. Taking that, like the leap of faith and jumping, not knowing where we're going, but know that it's time is like the most appropriate thing to say about it. It's time to make the decision to move on and try something new. Absolutely. A leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. This could be something that is presented to you as well. And just don't be afraid and don't turn your back to it. Allow things to come to you naturally. Experience things. Be the dreamer. Be the fool. You're never too old to try new things. Number 15, the ego. Archangel Joel. I love it. Okay? A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. Absolutely. With the dark pumpkin, it could be the dark night of the soul you went through. This is shedding your ego. I feel like your guys' light, you're allowing it to shine through now. And it's different. This is the death, or not the death card, excuse me, the devil card as well. So think of it as like self-limiting beliefs. What are you stuck in that you can't achieve? Those fear-based thoughts that I keep over analyzing and occurring, and how I started the video and then stopped the video and redid it again because I was just unsure of myself. That ego and like the societal things that have been put on all of us as individuals here as Earth, because we are a community and we are as one. So it's hard not to compare, especially when things are in black and white or on TV or just really in your face. This is aligning yourself as well, releasing those limitations, breaking your own chains. And if things aren't working for you, so it could be addictions, it could be, I really do think it is limiting beliefs that you have put on yourself from fear-based thoughts, from other things that have happened. So allowing that to shed, allowing the ego to let go, and allowing yourself to just be me is like a huge blessing that you guys are going to, I think, like a breakthrough. Like you're going to have a breakthrough that things don't have to be this way. And the strength you have behind yourself, yeah, you're going to make it, and you're going to thrive. Any more tarot for my pile number 3, my pumpkin number 3? I have a sense that you, that family time is also going to be needed or encouraged. And, geez. Yeah. I see like knots, like a rope. Things are going to be getting intertwined and like laid out finally. Things are going to be aligning themselves together. We've got the Ace of Air. So brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of situation, a challenging beginning. Yeah. Every time you start something new, maybe that's why I was saying braiding, because every time you try something new, you don't really know how it's going to go or how to do it until you actually like take the mirror and look in the back and you're like, oh, I did it. Like the braid does look the way it's supposed to. That's how I feel like you guys are going to be navigating over fall. You're going to just try and do, and you're going to try it and try it again a different way. That's the way you're going to be figuring things out. Maybe that's the way you learn too. You have to physically do things. You can't learn from other people. I have like strong like life paths in my mind where it's like, I feel like master number 11, where you kind of just have to like go through it. Oh, 11, strength. Yes, where you kind of have to just go through it in order to understand and come out on the other side. You can't live like vicariously through other people or learn from other people's mistakes. I know, I've got to make my own first. You may be that way. So the mistakes that you have made, call them mistakes. Don't call them regrets. Call them things that you wish you could change or this or that. Take them as experiences and roll with them and run with them. 11, strength. Archangel Ariel, and it says great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. Most of all, this is telling me, and your angels are like saying, be so compassionate with yourself. You're strong and you're motivated. I hear and listen, and they're motivated and you're ready. Okay, so you're ready to make the changes and you're ready to step forth and do the things you have to do to get the job done. Jeez. Pile number 3. Holy guac sauce. Let me see where when is Aquarius time? Aquarius isn't towards February. It's like February. I think that might be special for you guys because, or if there's like a moon coming up, but I don't think there is an Aquarius. We'll have to check. I think that could be a sign that's important to you, or like a time where it's going to be like a shift or change. That's the time I like sense. But anyway, I want to get an actual card, please. Yeah. Let's see. It's time to release negativity. Wowza. Full moon in Scorpio. Whoa! Scorpio season is coming too. You guys, that deep, murky water, we all know it. It's in there. That that stuff that's been like slugging around and holding you down, it's time to pee it out. It's time to release it. Allow that stuff to not bulk your body down. Scorpio is a very passionate and intense card. It's like it's an intense moon to really dive into. If you honestly think about it, the full moon is full of creativity and like heightened energy and expression, and then we've got Scorpio that is just so like what is the word I'm trying to think of? Just not possessive, but so involved in what they believe. Okay, there's not a lot of changing their mind, period. All right, so it's time to release that. It's okay if you do have negative thoughts and negative patterns. It's cool. We all have them. It's taking the one step at a time. And every time you may think, oh, forget that, or that's not good for me, just one step at a time, release it and say, okay, I'm going to try it. How do you feel afterwards? Did you make it? You cool? Like, you good? Okay, we'll do it again next time. It's one step at a time, and really embracing that and allowing people to get closer to us. Well, full moon is a time for like outward expression, so it's telling me to be more social, be involved with people, and yeah, like use other people's knowledge. Like I was saying, it's hard for you to like live vicariously through people, but listen to what other people have to say and enhance your experiences through listening to their experiences. That's cool. Allow yourself freedom. Don't be so tied down. All right, here we go. Finally, your deities or your masters that you can always call on. Oh my gosh. Talk about feminine power over here. If you guys need it, male or female, they're here for you. Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insight are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Wow. Oh, my hand is hurting too. Jeez. It was like energy was, and I got bad wrists, so energy was thriving through them. This Lady Venus, when you have raw emotions, and I mean when you're crying and it's coming out and there's nothing you can really do about it, think like PMS time when your emotions are flunky and you don't know what to do about it. Call in on Lady Venus and hone in those feminine energies, because we have them and they're powerful. Use your feminine energies and your intuition for your advantage. Don't put them down. Like, don't look negatively on your feminine energy, your Venus energy, your love energy, your fertility energy, okay? This the growth that you have coming from where you've been, and all your angels and protectors with you, the people that are like cheering you on and supporting you, are telling you how beautiful and special you are. Okay, keep listening to that. Keep listening to how far you've grown versus where you were. Don't stick in that energy, okay? You've got Joan of Arc as well, voice of truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. Please don't be shy when you have, I think that's what they were saying, they were talking about earlier with like the 7 of fire, how you have to defend yourself. Don't shy away from your beliefs. Make sure that truth comes when it's needed, I guess. You know, you could be hidden in the dark for a while and, oh, I should have known, or my intuition this, or how did this get past me, or why did this happen to me? It wasn't time for you to see it yet. Things come to light. This is what I heard in my church the other day too, last Sunday. A lady was having a seizure in the middle, and in the middle of the worship, and they did a prayer over her and a healing, and the pastor goes, he's like, God or your source puts things and illuminates things that need to be seen so that they can get released and healed, okay? It's just a wild theory, but know that truth and things that need to be seen and fixed and healed come to light when need be. So over fall, for you guys, I truly believe that your blessings in the dark night, the things that have happened, they are in the past. It's up to you now to make the discernment and make the decisions and to carry on being your true priestess and the woman of love. Think that green again. Yeah, this maybe like black with it, but it's still green, coming from that heart space and that heart center, Venus and truth, and live and keep your blessings flowing that way. Keep asking your guides for help, and I just want to thank you for being here. I think you guys are really special, and the tough times are in the near end, and I just hope that this message helps you a little bit. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Love and light, Pile 3.